Hi guys, this is Brian from Echo1 USA, and this is the Echo1 ASC-H in black. Just going to go real quick over how to take the gun apart and hopefully answer any of your questions on how it's built. Okay, here we go. First, use a punch pin and either hammer or back of a screwdriver. Just tap out the front body pin, wiggle it, and you'll notice how it wiggles like so. It's locked in place. There's a little clip on there. Yeah, you can see it. And here's the lower. You have the ambidextrous selector, the mag release as well, and your bolt release. Put that aside. And then for your outer barrel and inner barrel, to get to the hop unit to change it, you can either adjust it like so, or if you want to take it out, you can use provided tool. Just twist, pop out, and you have a little plastic cover. And this is a T15 Torx tool, and it is replaceable, so if you do somehow strip this or you want to put a new one in, you can. Go ahead and you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different screws. And you don't really have to worry about the screws getting lost. They're held in with a little spring and an O-ring. So as you can see, they stick out. You know, they're not really held in place like or threaded in there, but they're not going to get lost. And you can use another tool if you wanted to. I'm just showing you that it already comes with the needed tool. Once you have it off, you can slide forward, pivot up, and go a little slower. Basically, you have it flush up here, slide forward a little, you notice the groove in the body for these, and out. Also take in consideration the front part of the tube in there. Set that down, and now you have hop-up unit. It is springy. So go ahead and use a 1.5 Allen on either side. Press down just a little. And just back out the screw so it's a little more than flush. You don't have to take it out all the way. Once you do that, you can slide it out, and you'll notice a spring that goes on the hop-up unit like so, instead of the traditional spring up here. This one's a little more even, a little better in my opinion. And you can see how to adjust your hop-up. And if you want to take it apart, you have the C-clip, just like a regular M4, just different shape, but same gears and overall design. So, and the barrel is 300 millimeters long. So in case you want to put like a mad bolt crawler in, or a tight bore, or anything else, or even put like a longer barrel extension on there, make it a field weapon. And here is your rest of your outer barrel. For the lower assembly, you have motor set screw. So in case your gun is shooting and it starts to make a loud grinding noise, most likely it's too low. Just tighten it with the flathead, shoot it, and you'll listen. Pretty simple. There's also another video showing the M4, same design for the video, but just a flathead instead of an Allen. And here is a hop-up bracket. Basically this part, when you're putting it together, will rest like so. So when you're putting it together, it goes. Okay. To take off the stock, well, to adjust it first, button to extend, button to raise the cheek, button to fold. Notice how the wires are hidden. To slide it down, and you can pop this out. It's pretty cool. Don't really need to do this, but it's just a cool feature. looks cool, kind of like our Red Star LMG where it has like the fake gas piston. And if you are missing the miscellaneous screws, and here, like say if you're playing or if you somehow take it apart, even though that screw doesn't do anything, we do have the spare screws on the part shop probably by the time this video is out. So, okay, to go ahead and change out the fake shell deflector and the stock catch, go ahead and use a 2.5 Allen. Press on the inside because there is a nut on one side and a screw on the outside. There is the screw. Okay, well, it's staying in there. You can press it out in case you don't want to lose it. You have the nut and the screw. Put those aside. Get the other one. And just kind of press forward on the fake bolt and you can get it out. And now you can change it out real quick with another one if needed, or in this case just pop it back in place. Okay, once you got it back in place, go ahead and tighten down. It will be kind of tricky to put the screw in between there and then slide it back, but give it a second, you can get it. Go ahead and pop this one back in. And now you're good. Another cool feature is you can change the position of the charging handle from the traditional right side to the left side. So just slide it back, pop up. You have to take apart the back of the gun though. So you can slide all the way back, hold on to, or you can take out like so. Slide it back in place, hold it with your finger if needed, pop on the other side. Don't really need a twist, but you'll see how it locks in place, and now you have it on the left side. Okay, now that you've been using your Echo1 ASC-H, you notice when you're adjusting your hop up that the bolt catch doesn't stay locked back. Don't worry, it's something simple. It's basically the abusive nature of metal slapping on itself. So a simple fix is pop out the pin like so. Go ahead and drop the lower, and what you're going to notice is every time you pull back the charging handle, you have the piece of metal on either side. This is the part you want to look at. It's most likely you're going to see it flush and flat. All you have to do is bend it out just a smidge. Let me show you. Just like that. Basically all the time it hits like that. You guys are acting all cool like, oh, game time, let's go. You know, you don't really need to do that, but just go ahead and bend it out a little just like that so it catches with bolt catch on the bottom. Drop it in place, and before you put it together, make sure that your bolt release is not stuck underneath, and also that the loading nozzle and hop up are sitting flush and they slide together. And you shouldn't need any tools to put back together, just press in place. Slow and steady wins the race, and if you use tools and beat on your gun, you're doing something wrong. So go ahead and take the extra time and check it out. Now you can lock it back and go bust some tangos. I'm Brian from Echo1 USA, and thanks for watching.